여러분 반갑습니다. I'm Kwon So-hwa and this is K-Culture Dive. Join us in exploring everything in Korean culture, from K-entertainment to AI news, K-culture and photos. And our Hallyu People guest we invite today is the first to earn a master's degree in K-culture and entertainment. So stay tuned for all of that, and let me say hi to our Wednesday co-host Walter Lee joining me in the studio. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa. It's great to be back, and hello to everyone joining us on K-Culture Dive today. I'm Walter Lee, here to co-host alongside Soa and bring you the latest in K-entertainment stories.
Okay, let's kick off with K-Enter News, Walter.
Yep.
Now, next month, one of the US's biggest music awards, the MTV Video Music Awards, takes place, and K-pop artists have quite a presence there.
They do indeed, Soa. So let's start off with BTS, who are aiming to take home a major award at the VMAs. Now, their song Swim received 2 nominations for Song of the Year and Best K-pop. Also nominated for Song of the Year is Golden from Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters, which earlier took home Grammy and Academy Awards. That still shows its popularity. Blackpink's Lisa received the most nominations with her track Dream, which was nominated in 4 categories: Best Pop, Best K-pop, Best Cinematography, and Best Editing. Fellow Blackpink member Jisoo received a Best Visual Effects nomination for Eyes Closed, and also Blackpink's Jump and Lasetta Pimp Spaghetti were also nominated for Best K-pop. Alongside them, Cat's Eye was nominated for Best Choreography and Best K-pop, while Cortez received nominations for Best New Artist and Best K-pop.
And speaking of Cortez, we have to congratulate them on something else as well.
Indeed we do so. So Cortez marked their first anniversary of their debut on August 18th. The members released a statement saying that they want to keep gaining a wide range of experiences while showing people great music and art, and that in the future they hope to hold tours in arenas and stadiums where they can meet even more fans. Now, quickly after their debut, Cortez attracted a lot of attention in the K-pop scene and referred themselves as Young Creator Crew, or Young, a title that was also made into a track on their latest album, Green Green. Their success continued to grow as the group sold out every seat for their first tour, Put Down Your Phone. And Cortez quickly emerged as one of K-pop's leading next-generation acts following the success of their second mini-album, Green Green, released in May. In a rare achievement for a boy group song, Red Red, the lead track of their album I just mentioned, topped major charts in domestic major charts, while Green Green reached number 3 on the Billboard 200.
Congratulations to Cortez. And last but not least, let's make a journey to K-film news.
Let's indeed. So the upcoming dark comedy and family revenge drama K-movie The Journey to Gyeongju, or Gyeongju Kihang, has topped advanced ticket reservations among Korean films ahead of its release, signaling strong box office prospects. Now, according to the Korean Films Council's integrated ticketing system, The Journey to Gyeongju ranked number 1 as of noon Tuesday. Media, critics, celebrities, and members of the general audience who have seen the film in advance praised its distinctive atmosphere and genre-driven entertainment. Now, The Journey to Gyeongju tells the story of a mother and her 3 daughters who go on a road trip to avenge the death of their mother's youngest daughter. The film has already attracted attention ahead of its release with its unusual premise of grieving family carrying out a killer revenge plot. Now, The Journey to Gyeongju will open in theaters nationwide on Wednesday, August 26th.
Looking forward to that, and thank you very much for those updates, Walter.
No worries.
And now let's move on to our AI anchor Arang for more on the culture front. Arang.
Thanks, Swa. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. Culture Minister Chu Hyung met with Chungcheongnam-do Province Governor Park Soo-hyun on Tuesday to discuss regional tourism and cultural heritage. They agreed to strengthen cooperation on tourism content showcasing the province's unique attractions and discuss ministry support for preserving its religious heritage. Che stressed Chungcheongnam-do's key role in helping Korea reach its goal of attracting 30 million foreign tourists sooner. Wildbug responded that the province would promote longer stays by using Baekje heritage in Gwangju and Buyeon for permanent nighttime performances. The ministry and the province agreed to continue close consultations. This year's Andong International Mask Dance Festival will return on September 24th, bringing masks, music and performances from across the globe. Held at venues including Andong Station, Mask Dance Park, the Old Downtown Area and Hallyu Village. The 11-day festival will feature 28 performing groups from 24 countries. It will showcase Korea's UNESCO-listed traditional mask dance, along with mask dances, creative theater, and outdoor performances from around the world. Andong City also plans to expand programs for international visitors, including a global mask night parade and nighttime events linked to the Seonyeoju Burnori Fire Festival. To encourage longer stays, a massive 10-meter wide LED moon sculpture, billed as Korea's largest, has begun test operations in Gangneung, Gangwon-do Province, drawing huge attention. Installed at an ecological retention basin in Jukondong, the sculpture is part of the city's Moonlight Art Show tourism project, an immersive media art show set to begin next month. The show will officially launch on September 1st, which marks Gangneung Citizens' Day, and will be free to all visitors without advance reservations. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
Through a single photo at a time, we take a closer look at culture in Korea. This is K-Culture in Photos. Munhwa, it means culture. And when you hear that word, what comes to your mind? In Korea, Wednesdays are now all about culture, with Culture Day activities taking place every Wednesday. And these days, one thing that immediately comes to mind is, of course, K-culture. Just look at these scenes from KCON LA earlier this month. The venue was packed with fans from around the world coming together for K-pop performances, Korean food, beauty, and so much more. But this dream of Korea becoming a cultural powerhouse goes back much further. This year marks the 150th anniversary of the birth of Kim Koo, one of Korea's most respected independence activists and a man who believed deeply in the power of culture. To mark the anniversary, commemorative events are being held across the nation, and even a special medal has been released. From Kim Koo's dream to the global stage of K-culture today, the power of culture continues to make its mark. What happens when the history of a city comes alive after sunset? These scenes are from the Gangneung National Heritage Night, a festival that turns the city's historic streets into a lively cultural space after dark. Look at this parade. Against the backdrop of modern buildings, it almost feels like a scene from the Joseon Dynasty has suddenly appeared in the middle of Gangneung. And the night continues with processions, people carrying torches, and even a marching traditional military band, bringing the atmosphere of the past to life. But it's not just about looking back. Drone shows, live performances, lanterns, and food markets add a modern touch to the night. Since 2016, Gangneung has been part of the National Heritage Night program, using its historic sites to help people experience and appreciate their meaning and value in new ways. And perhaps that's what makes a night like this special. Here, history is experienced, shared, and brought to life. What can the human body express without saying a single word? Here, dancers dressed in white move quietly through the darkness, each seemingly heading in a different direction. It's a glimpse of All the Worlds, a contemporary dance piece by a Korean dance company. Inspired by Shakespeare's famous words, "All the world's a stage," the piece takes the audience on a journey through space and different dimensions with powerful percussion and dramatic lighting. What makes it even more fascinating is the way the dancers move across boundaries, blending contemporary dance with street dance and Korean traditional movement.
And this is part of a wider story. Korean contemporary dancers have been taking their art to stages around the world, using nothing but their bodies, bare feet, and movement to tell stories without words. Blending tradition with new forms of movement, Korean dancers are showing just how far K-dance can go. Here at the National Children's Museum, the playground takes on a whole new look. Children are meeting some rather unusual playmates, talking to AI-powered figures, taking pictures, asking questions, even writing down what they discover. And the fun doesn't stop there. One child is playing Go against AI, while an ant-shaped robot plays the drums as curious visitors watch. Technology here isn't just something to look at, it's something children can interact with and explore. There are also adorable robot dogs, soccer-playing robots, and even dancing robots putting on a show. It shows how children's play culture is changing from simply playing with toys to interacting with technology and imagining what the future might look like. Perhaps this is what a playground can look like in the AI age. A place to play, discover, and dream in completely new ways. Korea's culture keeps evolving, finding new ways to preserve what matters, spark imagination, and connect with people around the world.
As interest in K-culture continues to grow around the world, a new milestone has been reached in Korean graduate education. The country's first master's degree in K-culture and entertainment has been awarded. The recipient is not Korean, but from the Philippines. We meet Abigail Jazmine Llamo, who has grown from a K-pop fan into a researcher of K-culture and now hopes to work in concert production and directing. Hello, Abigail. Welcome to K-Culture Dive. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
Abigail.
안녕하세요. 자스민입니다. 감사합니다.
Oh.
영광입니다. 네.
Perfect Korean introduction. And Abigail, okay, let's start with talking about what you have been up to and also tell us a little bit about your background. Introduce yourself a little bit to our viewers.
Okay, so I'm Jasmine from the Philippines, and recently I just finished my master's degree in K-culture and entertainment. So I've actually, it started with me just being a K-pop fan, but as the years go by, I got that my interest in K-culture continued to grow, and now I got my degree. And recently, I also concluded my thesis on K-pop concerts in the Philippines and Korea. So now I'm hoping to build a career in the concert and live entertainment industry.
Okay, so Abigail or Jasmine, would you like us to
Jasmine
prefer? Okay, refer to you as Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, so you became the first person to receive a master's degree in K-culture and entertainment at Seongsin Yeoja or Women's University. So tell us a bit about that department. It's very new to us, and so what kind of classes do you take there?
Oh, yes. So the program is actually very new. So at Seongsin Women's University we were the first to offer this course, and the program covers essentially many different facets of K-culture. So that includes K-pop, music and dance, drama, K-artist styling, and even artist management and live performances as well, and many others. So essentially, it's all about understanding K-culture, how it's made, planned, marketed, and consumed as well as an industry.
Wow.
Right, and as Soa mentioned before, you are the first person to receive a master's in this area. First of all, congratulations for making history. What was your research about exactly, and what were some key topics you explored on?
So my thesis was about K-pop concert consumption and concert planning strategies in Korea and the Philippines. And the main goal was to look at how fans experience or consume K-pop concerts, and also how local promoters or concert organizers organize and plan these concerts based on each market. And I focused mostly on ticketing systems, ticketing prices and seat tiers, and as well as on-site operations, fan benefits, and fan participation as well.
Right, and you actually mentioned before you were first a K-pop fan. Can you kind of remember the first time you became a K-pop fan? Like, how old were you and what made you interested?
So actually, I was exposed very early to Korea and Korean culture. My first visit to Korea, it was in 2004 with my family. And then I vividly remember watching Jewel in the Palace on TV in the Philippines as well. But I genuinely became interested in K-pop and K-culture in 2009 with the dramas like Boys Over Flowers and You're Beautiful. And after that, I became a SHINee fan in 2010. And then in 2011, I became even more interested with K-culture as a whole because of the drama Dream High.
And I also heard that you watched Arirang TV as well back in the Philippines.
Yes, definitely watched it many times.
What kind of programs do you usually watch?
I usually watch like the Pops in Seoul, and yeah, I think that's one of the like landmark programs when it comes to K-pop, and especially it's very well known in the Philippines as well. So,
What about K-Culture Dive?
oh yeah, oh.
We're young.
Well, maybe during that time it was, yeah.
But I mean, you mentioned a number of K-pop stars like SHINee, for instance, and it kind of seems like we have the similar generation. Maybe we're slightly older than you, but what kind of recent K-pop artists do you listen to these days?
Oh, recent. Well, I try to listen to the younger generation, the newer generation K-pop, because I like seeing how these generations are different from each other and how the industry continues to evolve. But I am a carrot, so my ultimate favorite is 17. Yes.
And are they very popular in the Philippines right now?
Oh yes, they are very popular in the Philippines. But also, right now, I think Cortez is very popular in the Philippines as well as NCT and LE SSERAFIM, Blackpink, of course, and all those big groups as well.
I see. Okay, Jasmine, now in your master's thesis, you mentioned you compared K-pop concert consumption and concert planning strategies in Korea and the Philippines. So do you see any difference in the fandom culture as well?
So the biggest, most noticeable difference was how the audience participated in these concerts. So in Korea, the fandom culture and the concerts feel very coordinated. So fans often follow official fan chants, use official light sticks, and participate in a way that's very closely connected to the artist's image and the concert structure. But in the Philippines, we do fan chants as well, but we have a tendency to sing the entire song with the artist. So it feels very like one big shared sing-along experience. So I guess that's one of the clearest cultural differences that I noticed. Yes.
So when I also think about countries that are really interested in K-culture, or like Hallyu example, I actually first think about the Philippines because they usually have quite a big interest in K-pop, K-dramas, etc. Why do you think K-pop or even K-culture is just so popular there?
I think it's because it matches many things that Filipinos really like. So good music, strong performances, all those singing, the dancing, and the emotional connection that K-pop brings as well is one of the factors that Filipinos easily connect with the genre. But I think it's also because during the early 2000s, the import of K-dramas really opened the door for Filipinos to be familiar with Korean music, and then with Sandara Park, who first debuted in the Philippines, she was really a really important bridge between the Philippines and Korean culture, because it was before she debuted in 21. So when she debuted in 21, a lot of Filipinos really supported her simply because she debuted in the Philippines.
Oh, wow, I didn't know about that, and I am a fan of 21 actually. But, so like we said, you started off listening to K-pop, K-pop got your interest, and then you got more involved in K-culture, becoming a researcher in the K-culture sort of industry. Now, for someone of your expertise, what would you like to share with fans of K-culture or K-pop around the world?
Oh, I personally would like to share a K-culture that keeps the qualities that make it distinctively Korean, but of course while still being open to global audiences. I think that one of K-pop's biggest strengths is being able to connect with global audiences without losing the Korean language, the emotions, and the cultural identity that makes it so distinct. So I would really like to find that balance between keeping the K-pop or K-culture's authenticity while still being able to reach out to a lot of global fans.
Mm-hmm. And Jasmine, to all the other K-pop fans or K-culture fans out there who might want to study in Korea, what would you like to tell them? Anything you would like to recommend, or maybe also tell them more about the program, how they can apply, something like that maybe?
So I really encourage anybody who has interest in this field to really come to Korea. There's no better place to learn about it than here in Korea. And if specifically for my degree, it was very we touched on a lot of different aspects of K-culture. So I feel like, and we also did theory with real world industry cases. So it's very good to for anybody who has interest in building a career in this field. So we usually do applications 2 times a year. So this term has unfortunately passed, but there's spring next year, so that would be really good.
I think as news presenters who talk about Korean culture, it would be something for us. Actually, I'm very interested in that program, Jasmine. How about you, Walter?
Yeah, it sounds very interesting. And just a quick question. You are the first person to get a master's in this area of education. Do you maybe hope to plan to go even further one day and possibly see yourself being more like becoming, I don't know, a doctorate or something else within this area?
Immediately, maybe I would prefer to build a real career experience first, but that is definitely in my mind as well, being able to pursue further if possible.
And now currently you are living in Korea, but if you go back to the Philippines, maybe if you do plan to go to the Philippines, how would you like to apply what you learned here in Korea?
So I hope to be able to use what I've learned to build deeper and more meaningful connections between both countries. I think that being able to, I would like to contribute to projects that help Korean companies or concert promoters to understand the Philippine audience more. And I hope that that will become some sort of start for collaborations between Korean and Filipino artists, other creatives, and researchers, and all those things.
Jasmine, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, and I kind of feel like you're going to have a big responsibility in connecting the Philippines and Korea when it comes to cultural exchange. Thank you very much for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
And thank you, Walter, as always. We're going to have you back here later this week.
See you later.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.